So first things first, before I get into any of the different work from home jobs that I'm going to show you, I just want to quickly explain what it is for anyone out there that might be confused to this whole thing. Now, the different work from home jobs that I'm going to be showing you specifically in today's video are not going to be traditional jobs that you're going to apply to with a resume. Instead, what you're going to be doing is using the DTI method. Now, this is a term that I coined myself, and it stands for direct to inbox. I would say that one of the easiest ways of getting started with some sort of work from home job is to reach out to someone that already has a business up and running. And what you're going to do is, number one, figure out exactly what they're doing and how you can add value to them. Of course, I'm going to show you how to do that. Second to that, you're going to know how you can actually contact them. And thirdly, you just need to know how you can implement AI when it comes to them wanting to pay you to do a specific task. So that's the premise of what I'm going to be showing you today. But let's jump straight into one of the first AI work from home jobs, which is to become an e-com chatbot setup specialist. And this might sound like a little bit of a mouthful, but all this is where you're going to find e-com stores that you know are making money. You're going to find their email address and you're going to reach out to them and offer them the service of implementing a chatbot on their store so that they can increase their sales, reduce their customer service, and just generally make even more money. So many different e-com store owners don't know that this is a thing, they don't know how to do it, and this is where you're going to be able to come in. So one of the first practical steps that you're going to need to take when it comes to doing all of this is be able to know how you can find e-com website owners in the first place. And one of the best tools to use is going to be something like Zeek Analytics. Now, I mainly use Zeek Analytics when it comes to doing product research and figuring out which winning products are selling well, but you can also use it as a database when it comes to looking at various different Shopify dropshippers and just Shopify store owners all around the world. I'm going to leave a 7-day trial in my description down below. You can check it out. Once you click on that, you just need to select the Shopify option, start your trial, and then create your account. Okay, perfect. So I've just logged into my account. This is the dashboard, and on this page, as you can see, there's all of these different trending Shopify stores. And if you want to be able to, go into the back end of any one of their stores and see exactly how much money they're making, you're going to click on this icon right here that says Analyze Competitor. And I've already done that for these two different stores. There's this one over here that's bringing in over $128,000 in the last 30 days. And there's also this one over here that's been able to bring in over $250,000 in the last month. And the reason why I'm showing you these two different stores is because the one that's bringing in more money, if I just click into this link, it's going to take me directly to their homepage, and right here in the corner, as you can see, they've got this chatbot integrated on their store so that if someone wants to ask a specific question, they're going to be able to easily do it by typing it in here just like this, or what they can do is just click on one of these preset questions. So having something like this on your store, again, just saves so much energy when it comes to responding to emails, dealing with customer queries, and also losing out on money because you can use this when it comes to promoting various different products. So this is essentially the chatbot that you're going to set up on all of these different stores. But if I just go back over to Zeek Analytics and click into this one that we know is making a decent amount of money, as you guys can see on their homepage, they don't have any type of automated chatbot set up. So what you will do from this point is go through that process over and over again, find all of these different stores. Also try and see if you can find their email address by clicking into Contact Us. And it's going to be a simple case of just building up a list of different email addresses for all of these different companies so that you can reach out to them one by one and offer the service of being able to help them save time when it comes to managing their customer service. And being able to do this isn't going to be a difficult thing. If I just jump onto the back end of my Shopify store, I'm going to quickly show you how you can add that chatbot onto, any Shopify store. So I'm just going to come over here to apps, and it's going to be this one right here, which is the Chatty app. There's certain things that goes into it to make sure that things are integrated in the right way. For example, you're going to need to, customize the colors, also customize the preset questions. There's a lot of different things that you're going to need to do do and you're going to need to learn before you start reaching out to all of these different companies. But again, it's not a complicated thing, but it's still something that you're going to need to spend time understanding. It shouldn't take you more than a couple days to figure it out, but once you're able to figure it out, that's when you're going to be in a position of being able to charge $200, $300, $400 for you to integrate this onto various different Shopify stores. And for those of you that are probably wondering right now, but Sam, who is going to give me access to their Shopify store? Isn't that a dangerous thing? Well, the answer to that is no. I've given access to, so many different freelancers, so many different people that have reached out to me to help me with my Shopify stores in some way, shape or form. And the reason for that is because when you own a Shopify store, you're going to be able to add someone as a user. So you don't need to give them your actual login details. For example, as you can see over here, I can just click on assign, come over here to create new role, and I'm then going to be able to scroll down over here and select the things that I want the person that I'm adding to have access to. But the main goal with this is to, again, build up a list of different email addresses for all of these different companies. Number 2, know how to integrate the chatbot in the best possible way. And then number 3, be consistent when it comes to sending out emails, offering your services, making sure that you give a decent price initially, maybe even do the first couple for free so that you can get some testimonials. But I'm sure that if you stick with this, you're going to be surprised at the amount of money that could be made, because this is something that so many different Shopify store owners don't have the time to figure out themselves. But this now brings me on to the second AI work from home job that I want to share with you, which is to become a YouTube video ad creative maker. And again, this might sound a little bit complicated, but it's actually not. All you're going to be doing is finding people that are running YouTube ads where they're not showing their face, and you're going to reach out to them and offer them the service of giving them different video ads that they can run so that they could do A and B testing. But you know what? If I try and explain it myself, it's probably going to confuse you. So I'm just going to quickly show you exactly how this one works. So I'm just going to first and foremost show you how you're going to find people that are running YouTube ads right now. The tool that I use is this one over here called Video Ad Vault. It's got the largest searchable library of YouTube video ads right now, and you can see what type of products they're promoting. But I'm going to leave it down below. You're going to be able to, get a discount when it comes to using it, or you may be able to get a trial, but just check the description for more details. But I'm just going to log into my account. It's going to be from this point where you're going to come over to the video ads search section, then click on this tab. And as an example, I'm going to type in a random search term for a product that I know people are currently making money from on ClickBank, which is called Brainwave. I'm just going to type it in there like that, leave all of these other filters the same, and then click on search. Then what I'm going to do is sort the views from highest to lowest. And as you guys can see over here, there's all of these different people that are running all of these different ads where they've ran these ads to the point where they've got over 1 million views. So if I just click into this ad over here, I'm just going to click on play. So this is the ad right here. They're using an AI generated voice. There's no one that is talking on the screen. There's no real human being. And again, they ran this ad to the point where it's got over 1.3 million views. And the way that you're going to be able to assist them is by giving them different video ad assets so that they can test it out and see what else works. And the way that you're going to be able to find their email address and, offer your services is by clicking into their channel just like this, coming over here to more, and then clicking on view email address. But for those of you that are thinking about, Sam, how exactly am I going to make video ads just like what they've been able to do? Isn't that difficult? Don't I need to be some sort of, video editor that's been working for the past 10 years? Now, of course, if you have, that's going to be better, but there's AI tools that you're going to be able to use to assist you. And let's assume that you're at the stage where there is someone that's come back to you and said that they're happy for you to produce their videos for them. The way that you're going to make the video is by initially coming over to Video Ad Vault. You can get the script for one of their existing videos. So I'm just going to click on this plus icon. Then what I'm going to do is just scroll down just like this. It's going to be over here where you're going to be able to see word for word what's been said in this winning video ad. So what you can now do from this point is click on rewrite. And from here, you've got the option to change the tone of the new script. I'm going to leave it as it is because it's doing well, so there's no real need to change it. And then I'm going to click on generate script. Okay, perfect. And just like that, I've now got the entire script. So I'm going to be able to copy all of it just like this. And when it comes to turning a script into a faceless video that you don't need to make yourself, you can come over to this tool over here called InVideo AI. Literally all you got to do once you've made your account, and to make an account, I'm going to leave a direct link to them in my description. You're just going to come over here to this prompt box and then type in something like make a YouTube video ad using the following script. And then I'm just going to paste it in here just like this. And literally from this point, all I got to do is click on generate a video. And just like that, the video has now been made. Let me just quickly play about 10-15 seconds just so that you guys get the idea of exactly how all of this stuff works.
Unlock the power of your mind with Dr. James Rivers' revolutionary 7-second trick. Forget magic pills and potions. Your brain already holds the key to unleashing a genius wave that's been dormant for centuries.
And just like that, I've now got a YouTube video ad that is most likely going to do well. I can either sell it back to the person that's running this ad, or what I can do is sell it to someone else that's trying to sell the exact same product. But you now know what you need to do when it comes to, number one, figuring out who's running YouTube ads, which products they're running it to, and also how you can find their email address and replicate the scripts that's allowed them to do well. But this now brings me on to the third easiest work from home job, or one of the latest work from home jobs that not that many people know about, which is going to be finding local businesses that are operating that do not have a website up and running, and use AI to build a website for them. Now, as I said, not that many people know that this is a thing, and they don't understand how easy it is to do, because there's countless businesses out there all around the world that are maybe operating in a specific location, but they don't need a website right now, but they could actually benefit from one. So this is a work from home job that can definitely bring a decent amount of income as long as you're able to be consistent with it, because there's so many different businesses all around the world that are open right now because they're serving a specific location, and they don't understand the benefit of having a website. You know, it's going to help them when it comes to looking more professional. It's going to help them get more customers, and just generally in the times that we're living in right now, if you don't have a website, then you're kind of left behind. So if you're able to know which companies don't have a website, you're able to reach out to them. You don't even need to build a website because there's so many different AI tools that's going to be able to do it for you in a matter of minutes. But when it comes to knowing how to find out which companies don't have a website and which ones do, the way that you can do that is by going over to something like Google Maps. Now, one of the interesting things about Google Maps, if you've never used it and you're not really aware, is that it's a business directory. So if I just came onto it just like this and typed in this search term, I'm just going to type in mechanic in California and then click on search. Google is now going to be able to show me all of the different mechanics in this part of the world that have a website. As you can see, this one has one, this one has one, this one has one. However, this one over here doesn't have one. Same thing if I keep scrolling, this one has one, this one doesn't have one. And the ones that don't have one, you're going to follow a certain process when it comes to finding their email address, because Google actually don't show the email address on this page. And of course, from there, what you're going to now do is use an AI tool when it comes to getting a website built really quick. Now, I've already made a video breaking down all of the steps that goes into this, and this video's gone on a bit longer than what I expected. So what I'm going to do is leave a video right there where I'm going to be able to spend a little bit more time going through the fine details of how you can get started with this particular work from home job as a beginner. This video has already helped out so many people, and I'm sure that it's going to help you out too. And if you also wanted to get a bit more information on what goes into starting an actual side hustle, a side hustle that's going to allow you to make money anywhere around the world, what I'm going to do is leave a 5-day online business crash course linked in my description down below. It should be the top link in the description. In this crash course for the next 5 days, what I'm going to do is send you an email directly into your inbox with things that I wish I knew when I was starting all of my different online businesses. This crash course has already helped out so many people. I get comments, emails, DMs all the time from people that have been able to get the insights and understand what's the best type of action to take. So I'm sure if you're able to stick with it from day 1 to 5, you're also going to learn something as well. And don't forget, it's completely free. Top link in the description. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you on that next YouTube video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.